It was a short little thing about Logan. It really was. And him having to battle off the inbred children of Banner and his cousin, the She-Hulk, having babies and eating people. It was magnificent.
Okay, then.
No, it's literally what it's about. Read it.
I want to.
And then,
I want to even
with
more.
With that description, I definitely might.
And then you get into the new one that they started, and it was supposed to be a continuation. I was so psyched. I'm like, yeah, there's the baby freaking Hulk that he saved. And then, 5 issues in, what does Marvel do? What do they do, children? They go, no, let's change this. Reboot.
Because that's just what they do these days.
5 issues in. 5.
5 issues in. So, okay, so we have, for example, my son has a stack of Sonic the Hedgehog comics about this tall in my room right now, courtesy of...
they can't see that?
Okay, fine. You know what? Go to hell. I was doing it for you guys, not for the, people at home, but okay.
It's about as long as his dick. That's how you're supposed to do this.
Okay, that too.
You gotta hype it.
Okay, got it. Well, anyway, again, wrong podcast.
If you wanted appropriateness, you really shouldn't have had me on any podcast.
Well, I don't want appropriateness, but if we're going to make the dick jokes, we got to save it for the right podcast.
Why isn't this the right podcast?
There's always the right podcast for dick jokes.
All right,
fine, I get it.
Just like Ghostbusters, there's always room for dick jokes.
Sonic comics.
God. Okay, so the Sonic comics, yeah. And that's 90s. There's at least 90-some comics in there. I didn't actually get to look. And there's a couple missing, but still, that's a continuing story.
Yeah.
And there's not much filler from what I saw. It's a continuing story.
5 issues.
And 5 issues in, they reboot Old Man Logan.
Oh, they did it for a bunch of series now. I'm sure there are people out there just as mad as I am about other series, but seriously, 5 issues in, to me going, yeah, continuation of something I love. What the hell just happened?
It's just like fucking season 7 of Supernatural.
Oh, God's below. No, we're not getting in.
We're not doing Supernatural this episode.
Nope.
There's other times, other places.
We're going to have to wait about a year for that because I need to catch up.
I know way more about that show than I should for someone who's only seen like 3 episodes.
I need to catch up on season 12.
It's not that I don't love the idea of the show. I do. I have so little time.
So,
yeah, and you gotta get through what?
Yeah. So now
we're at what season?
12.
Yeah,
there
12.
you go.
The 200th episode was last year.
Oh my God.
Sweet Jesus. Okay. So let's move that into the Logan movie.
Yeah. Okay. So the Logan movie.
So that was my issue with wanting to see it, was everyone's like, oh, it's supposed to be Old Man Logan. And I'm sitting here going, they can't do Old Man Logan. It's Fox. Marvel owns Hulk. You can't do it. You just can't. You can't.
So, full disclosure here, and I'll openly say this. I have avoided any spoiler or any information about the Logan movie because I've shown no interest in it. Now they're forcing me to go see it, so I'm going to...
You have to realize that Wolverine is my favorite superhero. Anti-hero. Well... I just love Logan.
I hate to say this, number 2 for me.
And
he'll always be number 2 for me.
In the Marvel universe, I greatly do enjoy Wolverine and Logan and those characters, but I'm sorry, the only character that will ever hold a candle in any regard to me, not an anti-hero, not a hero, whatever the fuck you want to call him, I don't give a shit. DC Universe, Deathstroke, has always been my favorite comic book character. I don't understand why. I mean, I do. And again, when I watched Arrow, and they actually gave me goosebumps when they introduced his character.
Wait, what?
I gotta talk about this for 1 second. Hold
on.
They
introduced him?
Hold on, I've got to talk about this for 1 second.
a huge part of the second.
Oh, sweet Jesus!
First and second seasons.
Oh yeah, okay, never mind. I'm sorry.
I gotta talk about this for a second.
Okay, sorry.
Oh boy.
Let's talk about the fact that movie-wise, Marvel is doing amazing.
Yeah.
DC-wise, they are bombing hard.
Oh, yeah.
TV shows, though, they're both like neck and neck there because
Yeah.
DC does amazing on.
Oh, I love Arrow.
Their shows
I'm
are
behind.
great. What's happening from little screen at home to big screen?
They get a budget. They get a budget and they go fucking crazy. They're just like, I mean, here's the thing. You want to understand something? Here's the thing, okay? DC cares more about the fucking visuals on their movies than the actual content. Look at the fact that Suicide Squad won a fucking Oscar for set design. It won an Oscar.
And makeup. Too.
It won anything is the problem.
That's the problem. Like they look more into the spectacle than the actual show.
So I'm putting
actual movie.
So for Wednesday's episode, I'm putting Suicide Squad on it.
Yeah, we're gonna have to talk about it. It's not gonna be fun, but we'll talk about it.
I'm putting Suicide Squad on for next week's episode, on Wednesday's episode. Now we are going to be doing this bi-weekly. I should have mentioned that. Normally it won't be a Saturday. Normally it's actually going to be a Wednesday evening.
Saturdays are supposed to be bi-weekly for another podcast, but some people can't get up in the morning.
Yeah, blame my girlfriend. Anyway, well, okay, don't blame my girlfriend. It is.
What time were you up this morning?
7.
I went to bed at 7.
You were up 10 minutes after me.
I went to bed at 7.
I didn't set an alarm. My body just said, "No, you're getting up," and I was like, "Yeah."
Well,
I'm up.
It doesn't help
Let's
that
do
the
shit.
puppy. It doesn't help that the puppy fell off
the bed.
the pillow that he sleeps on.
For the puppy reference, just so you guys know, if you haven't seen the picture, little Theo is in there. He is adorable, little Blue.
Yes, he is. He's adorable.
We needed a little more cute in that picture because, I mean,
Wow.
you've all seen what I have to stand next to.
Ooh.
Hey.
Yeah. Well, come on. Do you really have to go into Dan like that?
Yeah. Wow.
Hey,
Zero in there.
Well, come on. I mean, I'm beautiful.
We're all beautiful in
With
our
my
own
meth
way.
teeth. Anyway.
We're all awesome people. That's all that matters.
We're awesome people. I mean, we're horrible people, but we're awesome people.
That's what makes us awesome, though. The fact that we're horrible.
All right.
I think our producer's getting bored.
Yeah. So for the Logan movie, we are going to go and see it. We are going to review it.
Probably Wednesday. Probably Tuesday.
We're all going to sit down together or separately or however we're going to do this, but we are all going to go see it so that we can discuss it.
Sitting as far away from you fuckers as I can.
It's probably for the best.
I mean,
I don't want to die.
I'm walking
if it's
in with
bad.
no expectations, so
I don't want to die if it's bad. You might just kill me.
No, you have to realize
all I ask is that we get another trailer for Power Rangers, and
that would be nice.
In the trailers, because
now my friend sitting next to me, though, we went to see Batman versus Superman, and I was so bored. I just kept leaning in and going, "I'm Batman." Just fucking randomly. And she's laughing, and these people keep looking back at us, and I'm just like, "I'm Batman." So
you just basically launched us into our next topic.
Yeah.
Power Rangers.
One last thing, though. Here,
okay, yep, go ahead.
In regards to, when you talk about DC bombing so bad at the box office or having the movies so bad,
their movies
keep in
are
mind
rough.
there is one movie in the DC universe that's not part of the DC cinematic universe because it doesn't have to be. Fucking Lego Batman was fantastic.
Oh my god, it was amazing.
I'm sorry, you just need to stop. Just stop with the live action.
Sir, my name is Richard Grayson, but the
everyone
kids at the orphanage call me Dick. Children can be so cruel.
Or just
by the gods,
Sir,
I can't wait to see that.
Sir,
So
I've
good.
seen this. Sir, I've seen this trend with you back in 2016, 2012, 2009, 2005,
He just keeps going.
2006. 1994, 1989, and that one really weird stint in 1966. And it's just a video of Adam West in the old school 60s Batman costume dancing around a room full of villains.
And-
what the hell?
And the Elite Ringside Network studios turn into a very strange dance floor for a moment.
It was all jiggles and wiggles, baby. All jiggles and wiggles.
To quote our producer.
I think we broke him.
Yes! Oh.
right.
I think Bob broke himself there.
the sweet
And
dizziness.
Dan's killing himself over here.
Here it goes. Go quiet for a second.
All right, now we are moving into Go Power Ranger.
Now,
Oh boy.
before we go anywhere, Dan, I'm going to look straight at you for this one. Elizabeth Banks as Rita.
Okay, now, I originally thought this would be an absolute...
Boy, producer, move your headset for a second.
Yeah.
That was the sound of my boner hitting the table.
I mean, I was really skeptical about this choice because, again, a fan of the old school Power Rangers television series. But, man, when I saw her in that costume...
yes.
Again, thud.
Plus, you have the fact that, like, if you look at the costume and you look at really close, you can see a coin, a little medallion that looks almost identical to the power coins that they find on her staff, and it's green.
They're not lying, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. I'm pretty sure I just heard both of my co-hosts' pants get sticky.
And there goes the producer again. Anyway, so,
And here, I was so skeptical because I'm like, okay, they might just try and make this into a big Hollywood thing, but then I actually saw the costume, and then
For once, it looks like armor. Come on, who's not excited about seeing the Power Rangers and actually something that looks like armor?
I mean, you have to understand, though, with the original, they had the Sentai they had to deal with.
yes.
And
With the original, they're still doing it.
I know.
Every series is based off the Sentai.
But here's the thing.
You know the pirate one? I was like, oh, I'm super excited. I watched that Sentai. That Sentai was fucking cool. God damn it, what is this? I have cancer.
But we're gonna...
Linkara said it absolutely perfectly. Like, the fact that Jonathan Zacher was such a huge fanboy of the Sentai came through so much, but it also came to the point, like, this was supposed to be an anniversary season. This was Super Mega Force, by the way. But this was supposed to be an anniversary season. The 20th... Well, actually, it was the 21st anniversary of Power Rangers, but we're not going to go into that. But it was supposed to be the 20th anniversary season with the giant battle at the end. But then... there's a scene in the Sentai where they transform into forms that are all from the first original 5 Sentai. But in the remake, in the actual season for Super Mega Force, instead of having all 5 of the initial Sentai characters, they have 4 of the Sentai characters and then the fucking Red Ranger.
Because that's who we wanted to see.
They reshot that shit to make it so they took the Sentai suits that were never in America and decided, let's go ahead and just fucking
Add those in.
So now, okay, we're gonna go.
The storyline, by the way, ladies and gentlemen, if you haven't watched it for the Sentai for that season, it's amazing. The actual storyline, so fucking cool in the Sentai.
They're
Check it out.
pirates who stole the powers.
Yeah, and they're on Earth looking for treasure, yet they're still saving people. Shut up. They're not complete monsters.
I know they're not.
Pirates aren't complete monsters. They're chaotic neutral.
Yeah,
That's
depending on the
true.
pirate.
So speaking of Super Mega Force, was anyone else geeking to high hell when Jason David Frank announced that he was going to be making an appearance in his original Green Ranger outfit?
Yes!
I'm super excited.
Again,
Okay, hold on. All of these guys got their thud moment. I'm gonna have my sploosh because who as a girl was watching that show not going, I want Tommy to be my boyfriend. I want Tommy to be my boyfriend. I want to be Kimberly.
Fuck Kimberly.
Fuck Kimberly. She gave Tommy a Dear John letter. Fuck that shit.
Yeah.
Oh,
fuck
well,
Kimberly.
yeah, that's valid, but it was because I wanted Tommy so bad, and when he came in as the bad boy, I was like, and this is the reason so many girls have issues with bad boys, because you show them like this to us as children, and we think, yeah, that's the guy I want.
And then you just have, the original Mighty Morphin,
It was amazing.
It was.
As a kid. It's a little hard to watch now, but you still love it.
So, and still speaking of Jason David Frank, God, would it be amazing if someday we could get him on the podcast.
Yeah, not likely.
But
I follow the shit out of him, and he has responded to me on Twitter.
But here's
we'll
the thing,
see.
and this is something